The K-12 repository is intended for K-12 teachers, so the users are mainly teachers from primary and secondary education, also from kindergarten, who download and share content from the portal. We believe that a good repository that involves the audience should also involve the audience in the team. So we are really working with teachers. It has to start as a bottom-up project. So the moment you start creating a repository, you should already involve your audience immediately.
People should feel like they're part of a network. And being a part of a network of teachers makes teachers share.
I always say the user is the content, which is, you need content, you need good content that is used by users already, but you also need those users and users connected in a network that they can not only see what they share, but also can see what those teachers are doing in their daily practice. If the content is coming from other teachers who have used the content in their classroom, you can be sure that it is also useful. And that's, so the peer-to-peer approach is really important. So you should check for websites where teachers are sharing and also tagging and also social tagging, giving replies, commenting and so on. It's really important where they help each other. That's not only about the content but also about the user connecting each other.
And then if you want to motivate teachers to share, then you have to think like a Facebook or think like a Twitter or like a Pinterest. How do they get people to share online? And you have to be thoughtful of the psychology of people. They're a bit afraid to share. And that's something you have to think about, how to convince teachers that they have something that's worth sharing. A good repository has useful resources, but is also easy to use. And it's those little nudges you can put in the technical side of your repository that stimulate users to actually share. So when you're designing a repository, you should think about sharing with other repositories. And you should use the best metadata standard, so it's easy to go global and go bigger than just your own small niche. We use IEEE LUM to make sure that all the metadata in our repository is recognized by other repositories as well. And the licensing is done with Creative Commons licensing, so everybody knows what you can do and what you can't do with resources on the network.
I would advise to work with teachers who are also still teaching in the school. So not only 100% full-time on the job, metadating and approving the content, but it's nice to have someone doing that, but part of his job is also still being a teacher, because then you know it from your own practice what's useful and what not, and also for a colleague who's doing that job at that website, he also can use the content that he receives from other teachers immediately in his classroom. So it works on both sides.